Hold on, let's fix that real quick. Too much. Alright, there we go. Hey everybody! Welcome to the Nearest stream. I'm Nearest, and today we're going to be playing some Danganronpa 3. Where is my... Is it this? I guess it's this. Yeah. Anyway, we're at the investigation phase of Chapter 2. We just found out that our good friend Ryoma was dead, and then he got eaten by piranhas. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, for the second time at the Ultimate Academy, a body discovery announcement sounded out. Those who weren't present at the magic show heard it and came running. So the game has been dropping some pretty heavy hits that old Kaito here might not make it that much longer. So I don't know. We'll see if that means anything. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know what happened. Should break the tank, right? Gotta check what's inside. But break it? Yeah, break it. It'll take too long to drain it by hand. What was we even used to break? Konta, Keyboy, you're up. No, what do you mean we're up? Konta, throw Keyboy as hard as you can. Use that robot like a battering ram. What are you calling a battering ram? Konta, throw Keyboy, got it. And I'll help too. Now wait just a second. You'll need to team up now. The sound was intense. A wall of piranhas and water dyed red with blood rushed out. Watched helplessly as the area flooded with water. After some deliberation, we decided to start cleaning everything up. However, I made sure not to disturb the scene more than necessary. With Kurumi's expertise, we were able to clean up enough to start investigating. I've gathered Ryoma's body and belongings in one place. Kibo looks depressed. He was just used as a battering ram, so I understand why. It's been reduced such that he can be carried in one hand. How fleeting and fragile life is. Going to put piranhas in bucket. Piranhas all got big tummies. Going to think they're full. Today Ryoma's fish food, and tomorrow he'll be fish shit. Don't say such things. Are you okay? This wasn't an accident, was it? Does this mean the killing game has started again? How? How could this happen? Shut up, Kokichi. We swore to each other, didn't we? We swore we'd never let the killing game start up again. So that was all just a lie. You guys are liars. All you liars apologize to Ryoma. He believed the killing game wouldn't happen anymore. Your disingenuous tears mark you as the liar right now. You figured it out? Got a pretty good eye there, Kyo. You don't need a good eye. He's always just like, I'm lying. Hey guys, how's it feel now that you got a second murder victim on your hands? Huh? You're almost transparent. Has my X-ray vision superpower finally awakened? Father, you don't have superpowers. He's just been reduced to a skeleton. Finally, I've been waiting for the killing game to start up again. It means we can all put this boring crap on hold and start playing the blame game. You're raring to go, Mono. Who are you again? Monosuke! You should at least remember your own kid's name. Monofani, are you okay? 5, 4. Are you counting, Monofani? What are you counting? Because 3, I'm seriously 2 gonna puke 1 now. She puked again. What are you doing, you failure? Listen up, we're here to make sure the killing game goes smoothly, capiche? Also to keep me company. And new mascots present lots of exciting business opportunity. Shut up, you failure. What, me too? This conversation is fun and all, but we should really get this over with. Do we need to start investigating or something? Alright, I'll get the culprit this time for sure. Hurry up and give us the thingy. In the Monokuma file? Right. I also investigated the cause of death this time, so read it to your heart's delight. Oh, this is sort of unrelated, but I got a great business idea. Yeah, it's totally unrelated. Let's use this Monokuma file to start a funeral service business. Now it gets awkward at funerals when you start asking about the cause of death. If we pass out Monokuma files, even the worst deaths will get a giggle out of the attendees. Well, Pops, what do you think? You're so freaking cute. Cute? The way you pass out the files is just so cute. Why don't you come with me over here? Pops is gonna lit me all over. Father's showering Monosuke with all his love. I think maybe Monosuke's right. Maybe Father doesn't like us anymore because we're not hostile or threatening enough. I think maybe I'll follow Monosuke. Bye. In the event, let's begin the investigation. Investigation, so it's really gonna start again. I can't believe us. One of us killed Ryoma. Someone among us. No more. Gonta no wanna investigate friends. No wanna suspect friends. Then don't do it. I'm not gonna investigate either. You'll be fine if you're a short person, and I doubt a child caregiver would be much help. You'll be fine if you're a short person. What? I tried to stop her, but Maki didn't even turn around. He kept walking. The fuck is that bitch's problem? She's seriously not gonna help investigate? Seems rather irresponsible. She likely assumes someone else will take care of it, and I suppose she isn't wrong. Why would she say that now? She participated in Rantaro's investigation. Though I suppose Maki has been acting strange lately. I've been told she spends all day in her lab. What's she doing in there? Taking care of children, obviously. Duh. Well, I'll have a talk with Maki later. For now, we should start investigating. I'm seriously pissed we gotta do this, but it's our only chance to survive. Hold on. Yep, I'll do my very best too. Gonta and I have to work especially hard so we can regain everyone's trust. Oh yes, you're right. We don't even need to investigate. It's pretty obvious who the culprit is. Oh. Ryoma was murdered during a certain little magic girl show, right? So I think we need to be a little more suspicious of that little magical girl. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that she's accounted for at the time of death. Like it's pretty clear he was dead before all that happened. I don't have any truth bullets yet. What? But she's so suspicious that it seems not suspicious. Then again, she made herself look not suspicious, and now she's super suspicious. Geez, shut up already. How dare you toy with Himiko's pure heart? You just said Himiko, didn't you? But I never mentioned her name. Ah, shut up, shut up. Himiko would never do something like that. I know her best, right, Himiko? Yeah. This is the part where you agree with me. Himiko, can you at least tell us the trick behind the underwater escape act? The magician never reveals their secrets. If we know how the trick works, we can try to figure out how the culprit killed. That's not possible. Not possible, why not? There's no trick to the underwater escape, because it was my magic. As long as that donkey-lit midget and us keep saying that. Himiko, in order for us to find the culprit, it's plain to see we need your help. Yeah, my answer won't change no matter what you say. Because there's no trick to my magic, because it's magic. Well, I'm gonna keep the bullshit up. Listen, if we don't catch the culprit, we're... But that's enough. If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Fwah! I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. I'm not bullying her. It's her fault she's being so stubborn. It's fine if you don't want to tell us. I'll just find out myself. Actually, that sounds pretty fun. Solve this mystery and must first learn the trick behind Himiko's underwater escape act. We have no choice in the matter. Oh, that's right, we have no choice. We have no choice but to find the culprit who killed Ryoma. The investigation to save all our lives, because we're risking our lives in the class trial. Pew. Got a sec? What's wrong?
I don't know.
Before I start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you. You're my sidekick from now on. Your sidekick? More of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have it for an investigation. Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success. But I don't know what to do as a sidekick. Don't worry about it. But he's a beta boy toy. He should know exactly how to sidekick because that's who he is. Make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he?
I don't know.
So, I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Oh.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file. Yes, right. Kaido making me a sidekick like this. Could it be? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. He's trying to help me?
Oi.
Right, let's check the Monokuma file already. Alright, at Kaido's behest, I'll look over the Monokuma file. The victim is Hoshi Ryoma, Ultimate Tennis Pro. Her body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. It's less written there than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. Time of death isn't written here. Previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? Victim's body was discovered in the library. Estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. Victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. The Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate the time of death. Did Monokuma mess up? No, this is intentional. Monokuma told us he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit. Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death. There you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, I might be able to unravel the case from there. I'm gonna look at it. Let's go to the gym. Cause of death was drowning. Alright. So my thought is that if he was in the tank with the piranhas, they were in a tank of water. So he could have drowned in that tank too. Also, it seems like the piranhas would have eaten him in that tank. I don't know, man. Weird stuff. Now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. It's pretty commanding, as I expected. Angie! That's right, we need to ask Angie about the stage. I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Did you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps? No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. See, I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right? We started the paperwork yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab. Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work. And I asked Kirimi to sew curtains, because I hate sewing. So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. No, it's because of all of us. And also, it wasn't a success. By the way, were the piranhas your idea? On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show. Thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas. That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? About the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct? Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. The timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. See, that means the most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab. And right when we finish the prep work, and we're about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all. Nyahahaha. When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym. Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime. So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement. Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got here. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident? Don't worry, it'll be fine. What? Atua has spoken, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about? I disagree. Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Nyahahaha. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. It's starting to sound more and more creepy. But no truth bullet for that? Alright, fine. Ladder! We have a ladder! There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her? Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage the show. Or something like that. It happened before, probably. Not helpful. Yo, Mew, what you got? What? Hey, Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. It's not a very polite way to ask someone for something. It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. What was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened. Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I don't know what went on. How did Mew escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him. Chop chop, you slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right? Exactly, and Kokichi left the room around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that. We're all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m. From 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. And Kokichi. Ha 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 ha. So you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit? Ha 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 ha. By the way, Miyu, how are you able to get away from Gonta? Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that. Secret women weapon. Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? She showed him her boobs, dude. She's trying to laugh it off. Should just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out. You're probably right. It's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Truth bullet. Insect meet and greet has been added to the truth bullets. We were all at the... Kind of. I want to look at this truth bullet real quick, because it should talk about Kokichi wandering off. Yeah. That'll be important for establishing a timeline. Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him. What's wrong? When Piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could help Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything. Sorry, Gonta really sorry. The man shouldn't apologize so easily. Why not? If you're in the wrong, it's okay to apologize. Maybe if you had jumped in, they would have eaten you too. When I read the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved them anyway, Gonta. Really? Does it say that in the Monokuma file? You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet. No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped. What are you talking about? You've got time to apologize. You got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do. That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all. Information only Gonta know? Remember during the show you went up on the stage? It was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worry about Himiko. What did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma? No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kind of surprised. I can't do that, we're still in the middle of the show. But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh? When the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right. When did Ryoma get there? You didn't see it happen? Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that, Gonta should have watched tank better. I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right. But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko's disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Is that part of Himiko's trick? Positive that mystery will be an important point of this case. Just go into his account. Alright, let's get this over with. Kokichi! I'm glad. Hold on. Damn. Everything's awful. I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored. Time to work hard and solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. Never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic? I don't think that was the sole motivation. There's some other reason for it. That reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow. So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? That's true. Did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic? Since the show is used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. I guess I'm going backstage now. Is there something here? Well, let's decide that after we search it, investigate anything that stands out. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. First glance, there's nothing particularly suspicious about it. There might be some trick to it, but only a magician would know. Puddle! What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. Yeah, it looks like there's a hinge on the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it's completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something. Changing wet clothes. But how would you get water? Or get from the water tank to the space behind the staircase. This would be a vital clue to understanding the underwater escape trick. Whoa. It's a pretty long rope. What was it used for? I estimate it's roughly 65 feet in length. 20 meters. You can tell it just by looking at it. I'm well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. What are you using those ropes for, Kyo? When it was time to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. Just remember, they're high school aged. Is this okay? I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could it be related to the case? Rope! Never mind, rope not added. There's nothing strange about it from behind other than the large size. It's a normal tank. All the sides of the tank seem to be made of typical, or a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Hee. Very mysterious. Now, I wonder, did Himiko escape? How did she escape from the tank? Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick. I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. So there's a high probability that they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. I mean, I think I've looked at... Never mind. Okay, so we have large water tank, which I looked at. We've got rope, which I looked at. We've got puddle, stage staircase. Let's look at it again, I guess. Oh, inspecting it closely, I can see that some parts are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed. I think you can investigate here. We still gotta find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go. Wait, Kaito! Momota-kun. Although there are many unknown variables, first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. Not obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked, took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone was watching the show isn't suspicious. Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you? No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast. Got it, I'm not suspicious. I don't understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. Participated in the okay. Nothing new there. Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it. I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male. Okay. The magic was supposed to make everyone smile. Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? You need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery. There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was no magic. It was magic. Still saying that, do you understand the situation we're in? No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic. But okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. So you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido. Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events. Oh, okay. Let's investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue. Shut up, Kaido. Have something new to say. Go up and set up the show, right, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick? I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. I do not know the details of her trick. I see. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. Didn't realize it's also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. When I stood on the stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. Only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid and only the front was made of glass. Oh yeah, that tank is from Himiko's research lab. Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right? Oh. Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Anchi. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there. It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached. Ah, Kirumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank to it, and then raised it again. Never knew the lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that. Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it was probably quite sturdy. Alright. Okay, I guess I'll look at the light panel. What is this? It's a control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the batten. I see. Okay, I guess I'm missing something still. Oh, the curtains. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side. What's the matter? You want to check out that window out? Yeah, but it's too high up to reach, huh? Yeah, it's pretty high, even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank. That's right, there's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder. No. Right, you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing up the ladder? Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you, sidekick. Just setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
これならギリギリ窓に届きそうだ。ちょっとカーテンを開けてみるよ。あ、窓が開いてる。
窓が開いてるっつうことは、犯人はその窓から出入りしたんじゃねえか?
Culprit may have gone in and out through the window.
で、その窓の向こうはどうなってんだ?
うん、ちゃんとは見えないけど。
Yeah, it's the pool. We've already established that.
プールだと思う。
We're doing our school visit.
そんな場所があるってのは聞いたな。よし、後で調べに行こうぜ。きっと犯人はそこから体育館に出入りしたんだ。
あ、ちょっと待って。これは何だろう。
どうした？い
や、なんか窓枠に傷みたいな。
The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps something scratched near it by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Marked window frame has been added. All right. Climb down the ladder and return to the stage. Done investigating the window, then I'll put the ladder back. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you, Kaito. Should the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but still put the ladder back for me. Alright, investigate everything on the stage. We all done here? Then let's go. Yeah, okay. Large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape. Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now. Even if we left Ryoma's body in there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate. Because it would have taken too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket. There's a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. Might be a clue around here. I should take a look.
Oh!
Yeah, you're right. Once we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly, and there's bound to be something. There's a barrel full of piranhas! It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them in there. Can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Oh wait, yes I can. And I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created. The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, that he may enter Atua's kingdom. Can he really go there looking like this? Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too. What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. More piranhas. No, it's just piranha displacement. There is something else in the piranha bucket. Wait, what? Do they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super crammed into that tank. So they look more crammed together. Water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were. But anyway, it was super crammed. Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Crammed piranhas has been added to your truth bullets. Fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. So many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko surely didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. What's this? There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. What exactly then is this pane? It's a part of the magic trick anyway. Handcuffs. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. And there's small scratches on them. Cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. Must have been scraping against something hard or sharp, like the window pane. What are those handcuffs? Why are they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where do they come from? It's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is. Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. I mean, there's a crack in his skull. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. What the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it. I'm certain of it. Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones. Can't believe he died in such a gruesome way. The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. This skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's. Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't actually go and do it. No, I don't think that's right, Kaido. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us who wanted to live. What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive Ryoma wanted us to live. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Then he's a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? That idiot. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. Hey, what's in his room to investigate? The moto video. Should find out whose video Ryoma had. Do you think Ryoma was killed because of that video? Can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about it now. That's all I wanted to see around the water tank. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, investigator's over. So who's the culprit? Well, we still need to go talk to Maki. I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate. What, you still don't know? Never thought detective work would be such work. So where else we gotta investigate? First the pool, next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at. For that I want to go to Ryoma's room to find out which moto video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. We deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. They could have come from the magic lab too. Because, you know, handcuffs are used in magic tricks a lot. Is that everything? Last of all, I want to go to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we've got a lot to do then. Huh. Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's going to be you doing the heavy lifting here. All right. What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Yeah, kind of. Is there a right way to respond to that? Ready to cooperate? Alright. So we're gonna hit the Ultimate Magician's Lab first, I believe. Because it's right here. Strawberry. Whoa, what's Kokichi doing here? So this is Himiko's research lab. What are we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. We need to figure out how it worked. They say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms? Well, that would be a problem. It's not just about the trick. We need to ask that guy some questions. What are you doing here, Sumugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. Is that so?
No.
So did you find any clues? Still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. No, in fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Sugumugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance. So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can help out. Honestly, that's not a bad call. Do you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. Those are you are my favorite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous. I do actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. We snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? Came back pretty late. I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes the nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Oi.
What were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. Thought I'd be back in an hour at the start of nighttime, but something happened. Something happened. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is, my mom or something? Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier? She just kept talking and then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled along. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave and then... Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can. Is that a request? And then I guess Kirumi decided to take tags super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10. Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So your alibis still hold up, even when she was chasing you around. We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kirumi have alibis. After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. From 10 to 11. He doesn't have an alibi.
お
Hey, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me. Something odd.
ー
I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. Yeah, that was Mew. It's too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. Wonder who it was. Girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about? Is that part of the truth bullet too? Yes, it is.
ところでさ、
By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you and what were you doing?
おう
I was running around the whole time. I hid in the bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Yeah, Kaito, you don't really have an alibi. What if to solve this case, revealing Himiko's trick is... Well, it makes things kind of boring. Huh? Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic?
へえ
Oh, Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
バカ
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people. Oh, yeah, I guess you could think about it that way.
そうだ
Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I'll meet aliens. Flying around in space with thoughts like that is a true spirit of adventure.
そうだよね。
Ah, so it's like that.
にしし。
Kaito, that's
バカだ
the
な
stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help this situation. Hey, who are you calling stupid?
と、
No need to yell. Alright, the things we actually want to look at are over here. Large water tank. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. Guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me in Kibo when we carried the tank out of here.
じゃあ、
And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or a mechanism.
あれ
What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up there. A water tank trick. It has a panel that opens up. Anything else in here I need to look at? Wait, maybe. It's that stuff on the floor. Oh, there's nothing on the floor. Psych.
あれ
Wait, hold on, she had something different to say that time.
えっと、
なあ
Okay, never mind.
オッケー。
Yeah, we got everything. Let's see if there's anybody wandering around the halls. By wandering around, I mean standing in the halls. No, it doesn't look like it. looks like Kirumi locked down Mika. What are you doing here, Kirumi? You all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. So you're staying with Maki.
Oh,
Why do I want to say her name is Mika? Yeah, it's Maki. Anyway, it's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage? But of course. Since you were here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? Time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it. When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday around 6 in the evening. Last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually. How convenient. How convenient indeed. And you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive. Last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive. Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured. Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible. Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Very good. Hey, Maki! Let's be friends. What are you doing here? Earlier you said you weren't gonna help us investigate. Were you serious about that? You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me, or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
oh,
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now. Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick. Dumb one. I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing. Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation? More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason? Why do you care? Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. It's almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters. Is this an interrogation? No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so. It's true you don't have to help us if you don't want to. But you should at least cooperate with our investigation. Because all our lives are on the line. Even if I did cooperate, it wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night. Then, I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night trying to capture all of us. How were you able to avoid being caught? Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him. If you lay a hand on me, I'll choke you to death. Or you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that. Well, I guess he wouldn't hold back against a girl. Or he would hold back against a girl. He's a gentleman. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that? Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. You are? Well, our alibi's a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
no.
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
信じてるぜ
He's my sidekick, you know, he's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Oh. certainly is going to be a problem. Everyone's going to start pointing the finger at her because she has no alibi, basically. And then we're going to have to try and defend her. Oh well, shit happens. Oh man, look at all these balls I can slap. It's Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs we found were in the tank were from here. If the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room's a little different from when we were here. Feels off. What's the matter, Shuichi? Ah, nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. Should probably take care of that problem first. No, we're gonna slap balls first. Think of all the Kuma coins we can get. You're in the way, Kaito. Oh, alright. And the racket. Anyway. Net. Net is broken. I want to click on the... Let me click on that net.
No.
The handcuffs in the tank were from here, right? Let's check it out. Wait, the net is not a thing I can click on? For real? It's been knocked down. The Ultimate Prisoner Lab. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like the Ultimate Prisoner's Lab.
No.
I think it was made this way on purpose. Did they remodel the shower just for that? Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we knew that already. This window has no vines or barbed wire. The bar's blocking it. There's that one window I could see from the pool area. So it's probably that window. I should open it just to be sure. Just as I suspected. Alright, these ones are actually voiced. A pool. Wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did it just right, you think you could jump right into the pool from here? Yeah, and you can swim at any time other than nighttime. It's said in the school rules, and the rules in the pool area as well. See, well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Okay, so yeah, they did zip line from here to the piranha tank. Interesting. Swimming is prohibited in the pool during nighttime. Touching the water is also against school rules. So, yeah. Basically, I'm sure someone's going to make the argument of like, oh, we drowned in the pool. And it's like, no, the alarms would have gone off if that had happened. See, well, I don't really want to... Okay. Wait a sec. What's this? Huh?
No.
There's weird scratches on the window frame. You're right. Those are definite abrasions here. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. The window frame is sturdy as well, so the gym window frame was the same way. Looks like this would hold it even if it had a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi.
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Oh.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Don't be petty. Like Kaito. Sink. Could have even drowned in the sink. Look at all those abrasions on the side of the sink. It's like someone struggled with it. This is a pretty big stone sink. It could fill it with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone like something was scraped against it. You're right, what made them? Scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Sink! There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito. Handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same? I think so. Here, look. See, one hook, empty. The handcuffs we found must have been hung there. That means the culprit was definitely here. Noise. I came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. We found an even more important clue than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Oi!
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident. Alright, on to the next place. There's no point in staying here. Right. I do want to... Oh, we can slap some balls again. God damn it, Kaito, you're in the way.
No.
My ball slapping. So, where should we go? This came out of the shower room. Kaito tripped to the ground and fell. Wait, tripped and fell to the ground. Look. Now, something caught my leg. Yeah, it's the net. Or a cable. Looks like a cable.
Oh.
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in a corner. Wait, the tennis net? See, that's why the room fell, Todd. I should investigate this in detail. Yeah, the sagging tennis net. The reason I thought the room fell off is because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up. But now, the cable's been removed. So, like, someone took the cable off. Why would they do that? Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No, dude. It's about 50 feet long.
Oh.
I was in the tennis club until middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club? That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that. Did you know Ryoma from before?
Oh.
Never met him, but I heard about him a lot. I mean, these days, there's no one who played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every kid in tennis club. Then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. It pissed me off so much, I ended up being too hard on him. But regarding that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of cable? Something about it bother you? No, nothing suspicious. Just checking. So the detectives got bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? Alright, search this area now. Let's move on. Yep, we need to go to the pool. Oh, I could have taken the chair out too. Well, shit. I didn't. How are we doing on truth bullets? Oh, we've got a lot. Cool. anybody in the gym anymore? I feel like someone should still be in the gym. Keeping poor Ryoma company. What do you mean it's not related to the case? It's a fucking scene of the crime. I just wanted to look at things again. Jesus Christ. Might be asking yourself, hey Nearest, what the hell are you doing right now? The answer is, I'm just taking a quick peekaboo for hidden Monokumas. There might be one around, who knows? I mean, I'm farming for XP, so I have more skills in the next trial, duh. Speaking of which, how are we doing on that? What's in here? Where is it? Skill list, there it is. I have 5 more points. Okay, so we have Ryoma's key. Brought Ryoma's room key, right? Yeah. Doesn't feel right going in there without permission, but he can't really give it anymore. Oh, time to turn in. Goodbye. This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe put it on his bookcase. Kind of open all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird, I can't find it anywhere. I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. What do you mean? See, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video. If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true. The video is not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought. That video was the motive. Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of. Alright, that's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick. Yeah. What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. By the way, I was thinking. I don't know. Maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all. Yeah. They show the most important people to us, right? So maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth. I don't know. At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind. If we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watched them together? Oh! That was my solution for the problem. Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos, shared everybody's motives. Even if it's somebody you can't bear by yourself. It's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone. That's what cooperation is, right? So that's what Kokichi was trying to do. Yes, he literally said, we're going to sit here and watch all of these videos together.
あのさ、
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
Yeah.
No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
ったくよ。
That's what a normal person would have done. The thing is, he's not normal.
そうだな。
So maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. It's true, it's impossible to know what Kokichi was thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Trash in someone else's room. Investigate in here as well, just in case. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes, just like Ryoma wore. Just like my room.
Oh.
Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Well, they must be the same for
そうだ
everyone.
な。
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. Bed. This normal bed looks like the one in my room. Out we go. See if we get jump scared by someone here.
なあ。
It's the window to the shower room in Ryoma's lab. See the gym's window over there.
おう。
It's the window we investigated from the top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder. I agree, the ladder only barely reached the window. It was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there. Yeah, you might be right. What's the distance? Okay, oh, whoops. I was not paying attention. Pool is 82 feet in length and 39 feet wide. Poolside is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right are 8 feet each. Okay, so that is 53 feet, 55 feet wide. So that is too wide for the cable by itself. However, it's not so wide that the rope can't get over there. And the cable and the rope together, that's like 115 feet. A little less than that, but yeah. Where'd you come from?
そうそう
I mean, jumping is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or train, that's on you.
ダメダメ
Pool's off limits, no swimming at nighttime.
それは
That'd be a violation,
あのね
right? If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. That person will be ripped apart by the exosouls. You go that far?
まあね
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart.
うぷぷ
Yet.
ね
Since that's the case, we can assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime.
まあね
Well, at the very least, no one alive. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. No swimming. Pool. Doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like the pool at a resort. Pool's deep and it isn't filled with... Okay. Water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Inner tube. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big sturdy rubber one. Ooh. Ah, so that's how we did it. Okay. Interesting. So they connected the wire to one side and the rope to the other and kind of hoisted it up. But that wouldn't let him zip line across though. Huh. Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. Yes. Don't look at us. I don't like the water, I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. Makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone, it sounds fun. You know, Motodam might be onto something. Kinda want to go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight? Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We can do both. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around. If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all in the pool myself. Please don't. Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along? Says the guy who murdered his brother. He's saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing
Enlightening as that was, let's get back to this inner tube. So then it was one of us that put the inner tube here, not the Monokids. Well, it doesn't matter, the inner tube probably isn't related to the case. It isn't related to the case. We're just for playing around then. Why is the rope tied to it? Look at that before. That is intriguing. Bits of fabric. There's something else floating in the pool. It's like a little piece of fabric. It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about. We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash. Trash could be a clue, Kaido. Why are you so eager to hide it? Ah, yes, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Black piece of fabric. Alright, am I missing something else? Maybe. Yeah, actually I am. What's over here? This is a pool equipment shed. I'll just take a look inside just in case. Huh? What's that? An electric air pump. I see, you could easily fill a large inner tube with this. Doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting.
No.
Hey Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? Got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there are any clues here. Oh, contraire. Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case. But, you know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it's related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Just leaving it sitting out like that? Don't you think that's straight up careless? No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube. Water level is so low you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer. Well, why not jump in and fish it out by hand? Well, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water, yes. I suppose you could think of it that way. Alright, that's everything.
査は飽きた頃かな。っていうか、とっくに飽きてるって。まあ仕方ないよね。捜査なんて別に楽しくないもんね。本番前の必要な手順ってだけでさ。いわばインターネットでひたすらエロ動画を漁っている段階なのです。むしろそっちの方が楽しいって人もいますが、それはそれとして、お待ちかねの学級裁判を開きます。中庭にある裁きの祠まで集合してください。ぷぷぷ。じゃあまた後でね。
中一
Looks like it's time, bro. Yeah.
バカ野郎
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
心配すんな
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Quit telling Saihara to believe in you. Do you want to be death flagged?
どうして？
Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the culprit.
バカ
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? What?
いいか
Isn't that why you believed in Kaide? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but...
信じてるぜ
If I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. We're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
やってやろうぜ
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got.
そうだね。
Yeah, Kaido, I know.
胸を張れ
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Yeah, that's my sidekick. That's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm gonna survive. We're gonna survive together. Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Oh, do I have to take myself there? Psh, whatever, man. Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Let's go to the Shrine of Judgment. Okay. Is there someone else over here that I can speak with? Oh my god, just this death flag fool. Hey, what's up? Did I just steal another skill point before this quest started? Hell yeah. I mean, I could just grind out some skill points if I really felt like it. I'm not going to. That'd be stupid. Or would it? Is everyone ready? Not like we have a choice, right? We're quick to understand. It is though Monokuma is you trained. Got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we? Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate. You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh? That's not even Aikido anymore, is it? This matter will be discussed in due time. Should save your arguments until then. Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial. Yeah, you're right. Oh boy, we have to... everyone to talk to. Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, even her height. None of those are secrets. Yeah, yeah.
マジかよ
This whole thing is shaking like a big old vibrator. Himiko's scared, poor little thing. This vibration is perfect. Quit looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male. No, she's a degenerate female. Come on, get it right. Why are you so sexist?
そうよね。
This matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments till then. I want to argue now! Did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. What would Kaide say if she saw us now?
Ika.
Shuichi, before we head in there, let me give you some advice here at a sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
当たり前だろ
Wait, no, that's still no good. Okay, I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it? Got it, Kaido. He's right, I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaide.
あのさ
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve problems in a murder case, then we're all in trouble. This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there's a reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live, correct? What are you implying?
だとすると
To kill because you have a reason to live, to die because you have no reason to live. Which I wonder is correct.
たくよ
I'm thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
だよね
Yeah, you don't really need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake. A reason to live. Gonta! Gonta not want suspect friends.
Yes.
This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious a toss suspect is. Okay.
あれ西市
Anyway, why don't we... Okay. It's turned out to be... Okay. Nothing new there. Hey, Tsumigi, what's up?
確かに。
Himiko's so suspicious, she's gotta be a red herring, right? Yep. I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. Should have played more point-and-click adventure games. What do you think I'm doing right now, Tsumugi? Playing a point-and-click adventure game, that's what. Meta! We've got nothing to worry about.
神様が見守ってくれてるから。
Atua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away.
おい。
Hey, detective dumbass. You pinpointed a possible culprit, right? And her name is Miyu. I mean, what? The door appeared before us with a pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. As we passed through the door, it started up again. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just beginning.
いらっしゃい。
You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. Should be a monument.
も
Actually, we're the ones who used the exosouls to build the courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
う素晴らしい
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
何言うてんね
You idiots really committing to this henchman bit.
かわいいな
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. Put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
おや
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Are you showing us this, showing this to the people outside? And
うぷぷ
those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us, as in they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
あのね
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now show me just how you intend to bargain for your lies. Then, the class trial began. Hoshi Ryoma, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. Might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. I like Ryoma. Again, he was like the tough old Yakuza from Yakuza, who's always helping Kiryu and then died like 30 minutes later. What do you know? It's what he did in this game too, anyway. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But this is where I find the truth. I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth. To get out of here with everyone alive. I'm gonna survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. I would like to save. Thank you for asking. Yeah, let's do that. What difficulty am I on? I'm on normal, okay. For some reason it got set to mean last time, so yeah, I don't know about that. Alright, I absolutely 150% do not have time to do this trial today, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually switch games right now. I kinda wanna do this trial in one go, which will take a while. So it's probably gonna be, honestly, in like a week and a half, because I want to do it on a weekend. So yeah, it's probably gonna be like the 17th. So yeah, we'll be back to this in a bit.